Hello, it's Nikki. Does your business, your personal brand, your portfolio, career, does it work for you? And this is sometimes a difficult place to sit because I know, wow, I feel emotional saying this. I know how much work you've put in to get to this point. I know wow, that's a great sentence. I know how much you have planned and learnt and figured it out and maybe failed and had another go. And all of the skills that you've had to take on, you've had to be resilient. You've had to figure out technology. You've had to do all of these things. The first thing I want to reassure you of is that none of that is wasted. And I think that is a great thing about all of the skills that we've always built up. We take them with us. And society wants us to think very much in chapters, like, well, we've done that and then we've closed that door. And actually, all of those places over the years where the situations that I've been in, or the times or the chapters, I'm not closing the door on lots of those things. I will take all of those skills, thank you very much, that I built up. I will take all those acts of resilience and hard times, and they belong to me. And I will wear them almost like a scout shirt or a brownie or a guide, where you stick them on and you wear them proudly. And I think it's really important to recognize that nothing is wasted. So many of my clients are coming to me at the moment, and the conversations that I am having are realizations that people are ready for new chapters. And what that realization may involve is a recognition that their current business model doesn't work for them any longer, or they have an inkling that there could be a better way of doing this. So these could be people who have very much had businesses that relied on them, traveling all over London, being in person. And maybe what they want to do requires something different. They might want to think about starting a family, for example, and they don't know how that's going to be. They may want to take more time off because something is happening in their family that requires their focus, their attention. Maybe there's something that they've always wanted to do and they can't stop thinking, say, about this book that they want to write. And they know in order to make space for it, they can't be working all of the time in the way that they're doing. And I've definitely noticed this so much about, I guess, the older that I get, there are different chapters of life. And so with my clients, I always look at things holistically. And I'm always really interested in what that wish list is for your life. Because what we've noticed typically in the working world, in corporate worlds especially, is that it doesn't matter what else is going on alongside your work. You come in and you do the work and you be professional. And I remember that episode of Miranda in Sex and the City, working in a law firm and not being able to take a personal day. And even when her mum died, she was back in the office the next day. And this expectation, especially of women, to just keep going, not ask too many questions, not require any ease or flow in our life. And I am here to say that is not the way that we need to work and live. If we lean in to the things that we really want to do and focus on those, instead of being everything to everybody and maybe doing all of the things that everybody says. I've had that moment so many times in my own life, in my own business, where I felt like I've needed to unscramble all of the things that are going on in my head, because almost like loads of, like a ball of wool of all different colors, I had to begin to unpick it. Because what happened is that the more stuff that crammed in there, I couldn't actually see the things that I wanted. I couldn't unpick them. I couldn't step back and be able to see the full picture. So if this year you are thinking about working and living and earning maybe in a different way, if you want to use your time differently, and this may come from a moment of choice of sometimes clients will say, if not now, then when? Or I've got to give this a go because I've been thinking about it for 15 years and I know if I don't do anything about it, it will just lurk in the background. Or equally, you might have some life circumstances where you need to make some changes, but yet you still need to meet your expectations, you need to meet your financial commitments, and you still need to bring in revenue, but you need to do this in a way that makes more sense to you. My strategy sessions are perfect for that. And we really start from the ground up, essentially, and really look at all of the pieces and then find a way of doing this on your terms. I don't have a template. I don't have a step-by-step plan for you. This is about you really designing it and delivering it and cultivating it and nurturing it in a way that will give you the results that you want. So will give you the money results that maybe you want or the working hours, but ultimately will feel really good as well. If you want to find out more, do go to my Work With Me page. Everything is on there. It's very, very simple the way that you can work with me. You can do a strategy session and you can buy 1 or 3 if you want support over the next 3 months, or you can go for the more sort of intense all access version, which is monthly moves. Again, you can do a month or 3 months. So check it out. If you've got questions, if you want to book in a chat, let's absolutely do that. And let's find a way to do this. And I often think about these stages and these sessions as an opportunity for you to begin to plant seeds. Yes, and it's an investment in the beginning, but if you make those investments, those seeds that you plant will bloom again and again and again. So I'm excited to hear about what's cooking, what's on your heart, what's going round maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to hear it all. Lots of love. Bye.